Hey there, hello and welcome. It is Madeline here, and today I am doing part two about it's not about the mask, okay? And it's not about the mask, right? This talk today is not about whether or not you should wear a mask, okay? But wearing masks in society is having an impact on our everyday lives, isn't it? And it has been having, not anymore, having a stressful negative impact on my life because I don't wear a mask because of health reasons, okay? So if you're just joining, we're talking about how the mask wearing can have a negative impact on your life one way or the other, not about whether or not you should wear them, okay? So I just want to talk about how this is impacting our lives. And because I don't wear a mask, I'm in the minority, and this has been causing me stress and angst in my life. So yesterday I talked about how some close friends and family are opposed to my not wearing a mask, and that when I go out in society, sometimes other people are vocal about vocal, or they're energetic, might be a better term, about how they feel towards people who don't wear a mask. So again, I don't want to talk about whether or not you should wear a mask. I'm pretty vocal about that on my personal Facebook page, if you want to have that discussion with me. But this has been causing angst in my life. So yesterday I talked about not being true to yourself. So that was part one, completely independent from today. I invite you to go look at that if you haven't seen that already. And today I want to talk about the power of focus. Okay, so because I don't wear a mask for health reasons, I am pretty vocal on my personal Facebook page about how I think the mandate should be handled. And because of the negativity I had been receiving personally, it was causing a lot of stress and anxiety in my life, right? It was causing stress and anxiety with some close family members, with some, when I'd go out in public, and with some close friends as well. And I have to admit that I also got sucked into the drama of, whether or not you should do this, okay? And then as a result, my anxiety was inflamed again. And I was like, again, what's up with this, right? So I healed my anxiety some time ago, and here I am feeling anxious again. This doesn't make sense to me. And then, but what did make sense, I finally caught myself, right? So over the weekend, I had an aha moment. And the aha moment was, I'm focused on what I don't want, okay? I was putting all this time and energy into being focused. Hey, Christine, good to see you. Into focusing on whether or not we should be wearing masks, and I was getting distracted from what my real purpose in life is, right? So for the record, in case you don't know, I'm here to, my purpose is to help people overcome fear and anxiety, right? I did that for myself. I did it naturally, without medicine, without medication. And I've seen what medication can do to someone who's suffering from anxiety and or depression. And I've made it my life's purpose to shine a positive light and be an example of how things can be better, how you can be healed, be healthy and whole naturally, right? So, but this whole mask business was derailing me. Christine says the government wants us to be fearful and distracted. I agree. And, we can have that conversation on my personal page, but I agree. And I will say that I believe that fear is the real pandemic here, right? Like that's the real virus here, is keeping us, is whoever it is, the government, policy officials, political officials, the media, they want us to be in fear. And I had gotten sucked in, right? And I had gotten sucked in to all the drama, and I was feeling anxious again, so much so that I was having physical symptoms again. So, and then I had the aha moment, right? And the aha moment was when I was talking to one of my coaches, right? I was in a session with one of my coaches, one of my spiritual coaches, and I realized, oh my goodness, I'm focused on what I don't want, right? Right? This whole mask drama, okay? And I was putting a lot of time and energy into that. And the politics around what's going on with our health. And sadly, although I avoid politics because they're stressful, and I feel like that's really not a place where we can make a difference. Sadly, our health is now in the hands of politicians, right? So it's important for us, I believe, to pay attention and take a stand for take responsibility. And I believe in taking responsibility for yourself, to include your health. And so take responsibility for your health. But anyway, my aha moment was, I'm not focused on what I want, right? I'm not focused on what I want, which is having a positive impact on my audience, having a positive impact on people who need my help. My goal is to be a leader who will emulate the change I want to see. And I wasn't going down that. I had gone down the other path of negativity, drama, and anxiety, which is so easy to do, right? Because we're human, and the reptilian brain is always looking for danger, and our ego is always looking for drama, isn't it? That's right. So it's important for us to expand our awareness, so we can catch ourselves when we go off the beaten path, like I did, right? Like I was going down the negative road of resisting mask wearing, resisting what's going on with the direction of healthcare in our country, particularly in the U.S., because I'm in the U.S., but I think a lot of this is going on in other countries as well, if you're with me from another country. So that's not saying that I am going to roll over and condone what's going on in the world. No, but what I want to implore to you today is that I took control of my focus, right? I became aware that I was focused on what I didn't want, and I was resisting what is that there's a mandate to wear masks, right? So, and that combination of focusing on what I don't want and resisting what was causing me angst. And my coach helped me realize that. And having the conversation with my coach, she helped me to realize that. So again, I want to invite you to consider, hey David, good to see you. I want you to and Stephen, good. Oh, we have a party. I want you to consider mentorship, right? Working with a coach, a mentor, or a teacher, because my new favorite term is you can't see the label from inside of the jar. So in just having that conversation with my coach, I was able to realize, oh my goodness, I'm focused on what I don't want. I'm resisting what is. I'm causing my own suffering, which is what anxiety is most of the time, all of the time, right? Anxiety is a negative thought that doesn't serve you, that results in a negative emotion, in this case, fear or anxiety. But my mentor helped me see that, because you can't see the label from inside of the jar. And I was able to have that aha moment because I also have a solid meditation practice. So because of my meditation practice expands my awareness, so then I become aware of what's not serving me, and I'm able to course correct quickly, okay? And then again, having a conversation with a teacher or a mentor helps me to see things that I wouldn't be able to see on my own otherwise. So what's the moral of today's live, right? The moral of today's live is meditate, right? Hire a mentor and focus on what you do want, right? Consciously put on focus on what we do want and make things mean what we want them to mean, and then take action from that place, okay? Which is what I was able to do, and now I'm feeling good again, right? So anxiety is gone, physical symptoms are gone because I was able to implement the tools, right? Use the tools that I have and make myself feel better. But again, all of that started because I have a regular meditation practice, and I'm working with coaches who can help me see what I don't see, what I'm not able to see on my own. So if you'd like help with what's going on with you, well, first of all, let me back up. If you are, how is what's going on in the world impacting you? Okay? What is it causing you anxiety, stress, depression, or are you loving it? Let me know in the comments. If you need help with what's going on in the world and you want someone like I had to help you see what you can't see on your own, I invite you to book a complimentary call for calm with me, right? Where we'll talk and I'll see if I can help you, how I can help you put a new spin on things, right? Help you see what you can't see on your own so you can get on the path to health and well-being, right? So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, having a quick chat with me, I invite you to put yes in the comments or private message me, or I'll also put a link in the comments where you can just go to my calendar and book a call with me at a time that works with you. So again, to recap quickly, focus on what you do want, right? Focus on what you do want, not what you don't. And hire a mentor to help you see what you can't see on your own, and meditate every day so you will have the expanded awareness to catch yourself before you get too far down that rabbit hole, whatever it might be for you, okay? So for me, it was the mask business. For you, what's the rabbit hole that you often find yourself getting caught up in, right? So find someone, right? If not me, find someone to stick their hand in there and say, no, come out of that rabbit hole, okay? So I hope this serves you. I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until then, I will see you in the gap. Namaste. Be blessed.